Right. Hi, grade 7. This is our first video lesson for creative arts drama. I will be doing the topic called choreography with you, but focusing on the physical exercise of it. And then also just giving you a brief explanation on movement dynamics. So you have to, there is a memo on Joel Livenberg's questions, and so you will have to mark those answers for me. The document is under week 8 and 9 of this week. So it will be under grade 7, week 8 and 9, creative arts drama, and it will be the memo. Okay, so slide 2. Physical development and movement and choreography. Release of tension, loosening and energizing the body. So normally you would have done these physical exercises in class. The stretches that you would have done would be the following: upward stretch, which is when you sit on the floor with your legs crossed, raise your arms towards the sky and you lace your fingers together and you raise your hands above your head with palms facing upwards. Hold for count of 10 and release. Then the neck and shoulder stretch, and I think that you are probably familiar with this one. You turn your left ear towards your left shoulder and you hold for 20 seconds. Then you repeat on the other side and you relax for 5 seconds. And now you roll your shoulders back for 8 times, and then you roll it forward for 8 times, and then you relax. Slide 3. Right, lying side quad stretch. This is when you roll over to the side and you keep your hand, keep your head in the air, and you use your right hand to pull your right foot towards your bum. You squeeze your bum muscles while active in this position. You hold for a count of 10 and repeat on the other side. Controlled focus movements is the physical exercises that you do in class, but you are mirroring, whether you're mirroring your teacher's movements or you are mirroring the video that you are watching or the video clips that you are watching. Normally, you know this because we do this technique, we literally do when we are practicing for our production, when we get to learn the choreography of our dances. We will be watching a video and we will be going through the steps by mirroring what we've been taught. Then, purpose of learning song with movements. The song and movements presents our self-image, and it teaches us that it is okay to be different, and it allows us to embrace it. We should all be compassionate and love one another's differences. Love one another regardless of our differences. And I think it's our differences that often unites us and it often enriches our relationship with each other. Slide 4. Movement dynamics. What is movement dynamics? So movement dynamics are the different qualities of movement, such as smooth or quick, short or sustained, heavy or light. And if you explore size by shrinking or expanding the body, so by making the body smaller or by making it bigger, then the shape is by shifting between different shapes such as circles, triangles or squares. Then weight is by comparing light or heavy movements. So, excuse me, a light movement would be when you jump up in the air, and a heavy movement is when you come down with a bang. And then there's lead and follow movements, which is again physical exercise where you are mirroring what the other person is doing. So it's like that: follow the leader. So whatever the leader is doing, you are doing as well. And it's just a little bit more explanation on movement dynamics. Slide 5. So dynamics, the terms in dynamics is the duration, which is the length of time needed to do a movement on the continuum of very short to very long, right? Then it's energy, the muscular tension used to move on the continuum of a little to a lot. Then there's even rhythm, movements of equal duration, for example, walking. Then there's uneven rhythm, movements of unequal duration, for example, skipping. Then there's quality, characteristics of movement, for example, strong to light. And then there's speed, the velocity of movements on the continuum for very slow to fast. Then there's time and signature, a symbol that denotes a metric or measured rhythm, for example, 3/4 or 4/4. So now I do not want you to write down slide 5. Slide 5 was just for a little bit more information on movement dynamics. You are going to write for me up until from slide 2 to slide 4. That is what you're going to write in your books for me. That is it for now with regards to choreography. Please make sure that you write neat. Please make sure that you box your headings. Make sure that you underline your work, your headings, and you roll off when you are done. And remember, please do the memo. Check your answers on Jill Levenberg and mark it and have your parents sign it. Thank you.